MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Vince Velasquez has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I call Vince Velasquez V-squared, and he's a really good pitcher. 4-pitch mix, fastball, slider, curveball, changeup. 95 to 97 with a fastball with a lot of late life. Quality pitcher.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia.
First pitch, 7:05.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 2 for 3. A windup and the 0-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Fastball well outside.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And that's the second out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. D-Ro, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Just getting started here in Philly. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Jake Arrieta gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into the game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Now to the plate, here is Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. In the air, down the line in left. On the move is Peterson. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second.
With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Into the corner and slicing foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Peterson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And with 2 gone here, here's a final look at our first round bracket. The winner of our ball game here, of course, will see their logo slide over into the NLCS bracket. So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. is swung on and missed, strike 3. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, Wilson.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Contreras, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Contreras aboard here at first with nobody out. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Jojo Romero is forced onto a mound now following the injury.
Number 79, Jojo Romero.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch on the ground to the right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
In now is Nico Horner as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Now the 2-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. McCutchen on the move, and no one will get this one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that misses. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Quinn is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. The 3-1. Swing and a line drive into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Just hung in there on that one.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove. And He's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
2-2 the count. Arrieta into the windup. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More coming up from Game 5 after this. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. First offering on its way.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Quinn will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted down the line in left. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Wilson.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He singled in his first AB. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Happ, the runner at first with 2 gone. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 9, shortstop,
And that brings up Javi Baez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Cubs strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball. Two balls and a strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for
that. Gets down, and the Phillies' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Standing in now, Roman Quinn, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. So a full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So now here is Jojo Romero looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the AB on its way. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A little bouncer. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Sinker misses, ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. First pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run scores, and the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Lo, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Late that time for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Set to deal on 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. Back up the middle. Baez has it. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate. So they're fortunate to get the force at the plate, but they might have gotten a little greedy there by not trying to go to first, so the bases will remain loaded. So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Arrieta sets. Here's the first pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here's the 1-0. Bounced softly in front of the plate. So on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. It's the 5th and final game of the series, moving to the 4th inning now. Phillies on top, 2-0. And stepping in, Jock Peterson, a base hit in his first trip.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. The 1-1 home.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it, 1 away.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
The next Cub up, Nico Horner. He flew out in his last AB. First offering. Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play to make.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now a throw over, back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. From the belt, kicks and deals, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 2-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Leading up for the Phillies, The shortstop, Heidi. Victorious.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Gene Segura standing in as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Try again, 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. There's Baez. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Center fielder, Roman Quinn.
Next to hit is Roman Quinn. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's set and the pitch.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Romero.
To the plate now, Jojo Romero, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. The 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Boy, you talking
about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I played 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
It was a walk in his last trip. Arrieta sets. Here's the 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted down the line in left. Peterson giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Phillies leave a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. He acknowledged they're doing a pretty nice job of getting guys on, but they're struggling mightily to bring them around to score. There's not just one thing they can do to improve that, but he said it has to start with focus. Focus on execution and focus on not trying to do too much. We'll see if they can buck this trend going forward, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch on the way. Ian Happ stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. A 2-ball, no-strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 2-1 home.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And the pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the 3rd baseman, Chris Bryant.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First offering on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he popped him up. Segura over to his left, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Adbert Alzolay, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 73, Adbert Alzolay.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right?
Number
you have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swing, strike 2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now back, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. First pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. He's set. Here it comes. Contreras gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Pause, and the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. On to first, a double play.
Now back.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there. The count at 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Pitch on the way. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
And the count will be full. No runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. He'll try it again, 3-2. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next, Nico Horner. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. At the plate now is Rhys Hoskins.
Leading off for the Phillies, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch of the AB now. In the air, out to right. Hayward has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop,
One out for the Phils in their half of the sixth, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Ball two now. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there, two gone.
the batter, number 2, second baseman,
At the plate is Gene Segura, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First offering. High in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. Phillies down in order. They're up 2-0. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Tony Watson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brad Miller will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First delivery to him, and he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And it's 2 balls and no strikes to Jason Hayward.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tied run to the plate.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Cameron Maybin will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. Knocked it in the air out to left. McCutchen is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Hayward is off at first with 2 away. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0.
7th inning, the Reds.
Ryan Tepera will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
For the Chicago Cubs, number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Roman Quinn.
Roman Quinn.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now here's the pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Into the box now, Brad Miller, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Softly to the right side, should get the runner to third. He's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. One out and a runner on third. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Alec Bone will be next. Count remains full.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
The third baseman,
Andrew Chafin takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
now pitching for the Cubs, number 39. Andrew Chafin.
Alec Bone will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the stretch.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Stepping in next, Bryce Harper. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
From the belt, the pitch.
1-0.
In there, and it's even at 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. Back goes Hayward, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Brandon Kinsler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 19, Brandon Kinsler.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
From the stretch. And he puts it on the ground to second. Gloved by Miller. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher, number 40.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. pitch is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Next up is Javier Baez, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Phillies 5 and the Cubs nothing. Brad Wick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
Leading up for the Phillies, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Here's the 2-1 home. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So here is Didi Gregorius. Flew out last time up.
Gregorius.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1 out, nobody on. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Adam Hazley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 40, Adam Hazley.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 24, Roman.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Roman Quinn. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And it's quickly 0-2. Gregorius leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hit hard to short. Baez fields it cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 5-0 lead. David Hale comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
David Hale.
So now into the box is Jock Peterson. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1 pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
At the plate, Nico Horner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. McCutchen going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Now the 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Number 13, David opponent.
As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands, it's strike one. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. This is popped up. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside, and stayed through the baseball and was able to come through.
Jose Alvarado hits the ball here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ian Happ. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. 2 out with the man at first. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. A bouncer to the left side. And the Phillies move on. They've got a date in the NL Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,000.